Okay, hello everyone. I'm going to start to get you promoted here. Actually, GH, that might be Gina. Let me promote you, Gina, if that's you. Promote the panelists. That's Gina. All right, let me make you co-host, Gina. Hang on one second.
And then I'll take care of everybody else for you.
Good, because I've had a heck of a time getting my computer up and running, and I still got to go start the Facebook stuff. So
You go start. I'll get everybody in.
okay, I'll bet you'll be able to see me and hear me, but I'm going to get Facebook going. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Facebook.
Hey, y'all, I can see you coming on. Gary's getting Facebook started as I'm bringing y'all in. Whoops. Hi, Anna.
Hello, beautiful. How are you?
I am Peachy Keen. I'm so glad you made it.
Awesome to be here. Sorry for the background noise, guys. I'll mute myself.
No worries. Okay, let me keep on getting this up and in.
Okay. We are officially on Facebook too. So thanks, Gina, for doing that.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Helping out. Everybody, we got a great guest tonight. Tsao, I believe that's pronounced correctly. Tsao. We'll verify that once he's on. He's going to go over digital marketing. So this week and next week is similar social media marketing. The two obviously are very closely related. So I know it's a subject that's popped up a couple of times from a few of the agents. And just so you know, guys, this is really important. On Fridays, Jay Kinder's son, Braden Kinder, does I think it's called Funnel Fridays. And everybody I know that's been on it really likes it. So you'll learn a lot. Again, it's total education. There's nothing to buy, sell, no recruiting, anything like that, just straight up education. And Braden is the go-to guy for everybody directly underneath Jay. When they need production, they go to Braden to kick off a Facebook campaign. And many of you have actually had that Facebook campaign kicked off on your behalf. Yep, and I see some nods already. So raise your hand if you've had Braden Kinder set you up on the Facebook new construction campaign. Yeah, it definitely brings in the leads, guys. If you haven't done it, remember, you don't have to pay for that. If you're on the team, that's done for free. If you're not on the team, we have to talk to Braden and figure out what he can do for you. So in any case, the only thing you have to pay for is whatever. It could be $5 a day, $10 a day to run Facebook. With the actual setup, you don't have to pay any consulting or any kind of thing like that at all. So
Gary, is that still run through a tracked ROI, or is he using a different system? Or because I run that funnel and I actually sold a pretty nice new build from it.
Oh, nice. Oh, Braden Kinder's campaign.
Well, it's the same thing. I got it through Woods, Davis, and the other guy. I think Michael was still with them.
Michael Reese. Yeah.
Michael Reese.
Yeah, they're still all together. Yep.
And then their guy in Colorado puts it all together and runs it and everything. But do you know what the back end is that runs that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what's that, Rob?
A tracked ROI system was like $200 a month.
He recommends running to start $300 ad spend a month. And depending on your cost per lead, he says you can actually take it down if you want. So, and I spent less than $300 and I got oodles of leads.
Oodles, the official number.
Oodles, that's right.
Nice, good job.
Hey guys, Gina, if you want to bring up anything you want to, I'm going to go try to find Jay here. Jay Tsao, he did send an email earlier saying he was looking forward to seeing us all tonight. Let me find this.
Righty. Who's got some good? Well, okay. So I would like to welcome Anna to the team. So if you, yep, All right. Well, woohoo. Hey, Anna. Anna, if you're on really quickly, you want to tell them kind of where you're located and anything else? Like, I'll give you the floor for a minute. Not to put any pressure on you.
No problem, no pressure at all. Hi, everyone. My name is Anna. I service the San Antonio and Austin markets, both residential and commercial. Super excited to join the team. As you probably know, EXP is like one of the biggest pitched or most often pitched brokerages out there, but I've resisted it for a couple of years. I could not resist Gina though, so she was phenomenal, and I am so excited to join the team and to grow and excel with everyone. So thank you so much for having me.
Aw, you are a doll and you are completely welcome. All right. Now I'm going to turn the tables on to you guys. Who's got some good news or is working on something cool? Somebody's must got something good going on.
I had a second showing on my $1 million listing tonight. Oh,
Nice.
Please let an offer come in.
Yeah. Okay, we'll all do this too. I am almost done. For me personally, I go into competition on Saturday for a speech. And they actually asked me, they said, what media source do you want us to notify if you win? And I'm like, well, that's cool. So I was like, the New York Times. They said, we need a name and phone number. So I went and found a name and phone number and found out how you submit to the New York Times, because I would rather have it there than pretty much anywhere else. So that's my good news. What else you guys?
Two things. This is Greg. With dealing with the platform last week, I learned some things talking to a couple agents. So actually opening up a new area that I'm going to be investing in. It's about 100 miles away. Getting a team and somebody to also look at the property, a property manager, I guess, somewhat. I actually have a fifth wheel, so I can actually put that RV nearby where the properties are, and research several properties that are currently for sale, about 65% under ARV. Several of them are the sold ones are going for they grossed $100,000 in their sale.
Hey, Kai, where Jay's still not on, have you spoken? He sent a message to.
I'm gonna mute Gary. I don't get to do this very often in life, but I'm gonna. All right, keep on
Thank
going.
you. And so, looking at moving forward with that. Second thing, I had a question sent to you. I think you might have sent it back to me here. I have a Sherry that's coming on. Would I send her the team meeting Zoom, or the other one just says Zoom registration for the Monday night call?
The registration is what goes out first, and then as soon as she puts her information in, she'll get automatically invited in. But it'll say right on it, join webinar in process.
Okay, it says registration, but one says team and one just says registration. So I'm trying to see which one's the correct one to send her. She's not part of the team yet.
I have no idea. Gary, I muted you if you can hear me. Whenever you're ready, just so you know.
Okay, I left Jay a text, and Kai's trying to track him down now. Kai Zhang, our team member, brought him in. So while we're waiting on that, the good news is I'm always prepared. Any
Boy Scout.
Gary, I had a quick question real quick. I was asking Gina, Sherry's coming on, but sending her the registration for the Zoom, is that the Zoom team meeting, or is that the one that just says registration, Zoom registration? Which one I send her until she comes on? Which one I send her for the meetings?
Yeah, so the one you want to send out to invite people to the Monday Night Live class comes out every Tuesday, the day after class. And then that has the previous night's recording and the registration link for all the upcoming Monday Night Live classes. So all you do is you look for an email from Beverly that's on the previous Tuesday. It'll have, like I said, it'll have that link in there, registration link. The one on the once a month we meet as a team, right? That's the second Wednesday of the month. So the second Thursday, Bev will send out an email after the team meeting, and that'll be a separate registration link. I don't know what the syntax is between the two, how you can tell the two apart. I just would go to the correct email. So Tuesday emails every week, guaranteed you'll have the team registration link there.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yep, you got it. If you don't see that, just check spam, because there's so much in there. It's possible it could go to spam because there's a lot in those emails,
It's also
Yeah,
workplace.
I do have it. Thanks.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
perfect.
also going to be in workplace all the time also.
Yep.
GIA team events more, or maybe it's more events there, and you'll see it there too.
Okay. Hey, by the way, is anybody used a new calendar feature in Workplace? So Gina, is it, can you show us, you can share your screen, can you show us how to get to it in Workplace?
Yep.
Because
So
I went on there, I didn't see it jump out at me, so,
somebody else said that also. So let me get into Workplace.
okay. Because
So
boy, that is
Can you see a
awesome.
blank white screen, y'all?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Workplace, GIA team. Love the new banner, by the way. More events, calendar. There you go. And now this might be the only reason that, I don't know if the wealth determiner is the only thing I can see because I have my print on everything huge. So I don't know if your print's going to show up smaller or not on yours, but that is where it shows up. Mine at live on here, etc. So stop share. So yeah, so Workplace, GIA team, more events, calendar.
Okay. Thank you, G.
You're welcome. Bill.
All right, Kai's on. I don't see Jay yet, so let's give him another minute. And what I'll do, guys, is there's a lot I want to go over with you from the NAR conference. So show of hands or just type in the chat box, who's ever been to our NAR conference, the annual NAR conference, National Association of Realtors? I've been to a couple of them. Really? Nobody else has been? I would definitely go at least once. Usually they're in, like it was in Orlando this time. Next year, excuse me, will be in Anaheim. But there was a lot of really good content and a lot of really good contacts. Some great speakers there. I learned an awful lot, and I've got some good stuff for you. So I'll give you one thing to write down here. It's a tool from Google called Google Imagine. Has anybody used or seen Google Imagine? Okay, I'll tell you what it is. If you've seen some of the posts on Facebook, or you get a Giphy, right, in a message, and it's like a dog wearing a sombrero eating a taco. Okay, chances are Google Imagine created that, and all you do is you type in what you want Google Imagine to create for you in the way of a graphic. So you can literally type in, corgi, the dog corgi hugging cactus wearing sombrero, and you'll get in a second an image, an actual. You can't tell that it's been created because it looks real, because it is real. A corgi hugging a cactus wearing a sombrero. Right now, it's free. So you can have a field day with this tool in your marketing. If you're doing a Facebook post and you want to get people's attention, what gets people's attention first? An image or a bunch of words?
Image.
The image, hands down. It's age-old classic marketing 101. If you want to teach somebody something, get their attention first, and then they'll be able to learn. So in any case, let's see. Gina, check and see if we have a Jay on trying to get in yet.
I do. Here he comes.
Okay.
My bad. You distracted me with the Google Imagine.
Yeah. Well, I want to try it. I'm gonna as soon as I get some time here. I'm gonna go to my mom's on Sunday. Maybe I can do it at my mom's, but I'm thinking of all kinds of things we could do with that in our marketing. And it really does. It helps. It captures their attention, and then you can give them your message. So lots more to come, guys. Let's let Jay teach us about digital marketing, and then we'll have a separate session just to go over the conference notes. And there's things we're going to be doing on the team that will fill you in on a December GIA team call. Okay. We have a strategic planning session every year, and you guys are going to be first to know what we're doing. So lots of cool stuff coming up. Okay, is Jay, you on?
I
Yep.
am here. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Jay, how are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a
So
little bit late. I had some technical difficulties, but that's life.
Yep.
Life of
So-
technology we live in.
Yeah. So what I wanted to find out is, I'm not sure if you have a PowerPoint we can.
Yeah, if you can let me share screen, I'm going to go through
Yeah.
a little deck, and then I'm going to do a little demo and show you guys the hottest product right now in real estate today.
Okay. So just made you co-host. And thank you for taking time to do this too, Jay. I want to officially welcome you from the team. You got lots of team members here and some guests. Gina just welcomed our newest member, Anna. Hi, Anna. Good to see you.
Hi, Gary. Good to see you too.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got Kailia. Kailia, I believe you're a guest. Welcome aboard. Did I get that right? Did I pronounce it correctly, Kailia?
It's actually Kile, Gary.
Kile.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
thank you, Sarah.
No problem.
Kile, it's nice. I got Hawaiian on the brain, so it's nice to meet you, Kilea. So, okay. Let's see. So, Jay, whenever you're ready. Oh, April Fortune. April's on. Good to see you. Sierra made it. Sierra, good to see you. Good class to pick to be on next week too, Sierra. Make sure you're on that one, okay? Sierra, if you could send me a chat, let me know if you spoke to Reggie. Let me know that if you could in the chat box, it'd be great. Okay, Jay, take her away.
Perfect. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it. Thanks to invite me to speak with your esteemed group. So are we all real estate professionals here, real estate agents predominantly, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Who here was at NAR? Just ended yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't see you. Anyone else at NAR in Florida? Good old Orlando, Florida? No, okay. So we are a partner of NAR. So my name is Jay with Pivo. And Pivo is the hottest little product and tool for real estate agents today. We just won PropTech Award of the Year. But today I'm going to give you kind of, how much time do I have?
We generally take an hour, but sometimes we do go to an hour and a half, depends on, should be pretty engaging. There's lots of Q&A typically, so yeah.
Okay, so I can go half an hour or so and do some Q&A. Great. So today I'm going to talk about kind of social media best practices, what agents are doing across the country. We are working with EXP. We're going to be at your EXP conference with a lot of lines and a lot of different groups throughout the country. We also happen to work with all the major brokerages. So we have partnerships with Remax, Keller Williams, KW, Compass, Realty One, Century 21. And so agents across the country are using this little device. It's this little pod. It's a little square device, has all of our computer vision, all of our artificial intelligence built up in this, and it connects to your phone. All it does is connects to your phone, easily connects to your phone. And what this does is it literally does all of an agent's branding, any of your digital content. Okay, we know that year 2022, now moving into 2023, is a year of digital transformation for the real estate industry. And so what does that mean? That means real estate agents are now doing more digital and more content for their branding. Okay, so I'm going to share a screen and go through a little bit of a quick presentation to talk about what are some best practices around social media. Let's see, open, allow Zoom to share your screen. Okay, give me a second here. Zoom. Okay, give me a second, okay? Couldn't reopen.
Okay.
More contents of your screen until it's quit. Okay, I might have to hop in, hop back out. 1 second.
Okay. I guess this is the suspense part.
I'm actually, they call us P-vographers. I've got one of those myself. It's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
How long you been using yours, Trevor?
I've had it for 2 years now. I kind of go back and forth with different technologies. It's
Okay.
neat. It's neat because it'll spin around and take the whole 360 with your brilliant lens on your camera, so the pictures come out really sharp.
That's what people use so they can walk around.
It's one of
Exactly.
them. Yep. Jay, I was just saying while you were off, I'm a P-vographer. I've got your pod.
Yes. Nice. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you for the plug. Can
Yep.
you allow me to share screen again? whoever
Yep.
has that permission.
Whoops, hang on, should be our panelists now, Jay. Co-host. Okay, there you go.
Wonderful. Perfect. Okay, so let me hop right in here and let's do a little screen share of what I want to talk about. So today we're going to talk about online strategy for real estate agents. So we do training, free training across the country, and we give you inside tricks. So today I'm going to give you some inside information on best practices when you're doing anything with digital. Okay. So again, I'm going to talk about Pivo later, but today I'm not just going to focus on Pivo. I'm going to talk about really a lot of the inside tips on what you should be doing online when it comes to content. But later on, I'll tell you how this little device changes the way and makes it so easy for you to create any content and helping agents create an enormous amount of branding. On average, your agents are getting 2 to 5 clients every single week for free, not spending $1 in advertisement online just by following a game plan and using a Pivo. NAR, we partner with them. They said, we're the only way to recession-proof your business. We work with all of these brokerages. Remax told me, I was on a call with their C-level executive just last week, and they said the number one thing they're going to focus on is content and TikTok, believe it or not, for all of their hundreds of thousands of affiliates next year in North America. So let's talk about marketing methods. What are you guys doing for marketing right now? Let's make this interactive. What are you guys doing? You guys doing door knocking? Tell me some of the things you guys are doing to curate your book of business. What are you guys doing?
Facebook Instant Messenger.
Instant Messenger, Facebook. Okay, what else?
I text and use social media.
Text, social media, great. What else?
Networking.
Networking. Okay, going to events. How about phone calls? You guys-
We use Command. We use a lot of products in Command.
Command.
waves.
Okay, got it. Okay. Phone calls. You guys doing? Dialing for dollars. You guys calling? Expired listings. You guys doing any of that? Maybe so.
Absolutely.
What about door knocking? Right. What about
Yes.
canvassing? Yeah, door knocking, farming. My mom used to be a top producing agent. She used to strap on a backpack when I was a kid, throw all of her flyers, calendars, whatever it is, and I'm farming her territory. After one street block, I throw out all her flyers, I dump everything out, and say, "Mom, I did my job." That's what I used to do. So I used to canvas for her. What else? Do you guys do farming? I'm sure you guys do. What about email newsletters? You guys doing emails? Okay. I'm seeing some things in chat. Doing farming and phone calls. Cool. Okay. What about this? You guys doing this stuff? Like Susie Seller? Bus benches?
No.
20
What else?
years ago, we did that. Yeah.
Yeah. What about like Sherry? Shopping carts? What about placing ads in the newspaper? What about doing shiny face? Your beautiful picture, GH, beautiful picture of GH, her DRE number and her phone number. I'm the local market real estate expert. You guys doing those kind of ads?
Now, two of the main things we do, one is a booklet. It's not a newsletter, it's a booklet, like a financial planner's booklet, but we can send electronically or we can send in the mail. And another
Great.
one is a targeted letter. It's direct response, and we don't,
Yeah.
it's not casting a wide net. We pre-select the audience based on certain criteria
Yeah,
and then send
absolutely.
them a
So-
handwritten letter. Yeah.
Yeah, so sending direct niches, that's good. What I'm going to tell you today is don't spend a penny on this, waste of time.
Mhm.
Don't do this. Don't do shopping carts. You don't need to be on Vons and Albertsons and your Kroger Markets shopping carts. Honestly, don't even do this. Don't place ads with your beautiful picture, DRE number, phone number. Everyone does this. You are lost in the minutia of the subliminal messages that we are marketed to hundreds of times a day. People block this out. If you're sending specific newsletters to do your canvassing offline, great, continue to do that. Okay, what about this? Get a fancy website, do some Google ads, some Facebook ads, buy into Zillow's lead system. You guys doing this? Any of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Not a bad idea, but I'll tell you, if you don't have a sustained budget, a lot of money to continue to do this, you're probably going to spin your wheels and dump a shit ton of money down the drain. So I don't recommend doing this if you don't have enormous amount of budgets. ROI is very low. a cost of a customer acquisition online is very high. So today, my theme is don't spend a penny on this. Don't spend a penny on this. Don't spend a penny on this. Don't even spend a penny on this, okay? You don't really have to spend money on advertising because what we're teaching agents across the country in today's market, I know we're going through a volatile time, change in the market right now. You have to just be online. And being online means being in the social platforms, okay? Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, maybe Active Rain. Use these platforms. You're thinking, well, Jay, these are for kids. They're not for kids. Number one, I'm going to tell you when we go through that. Number two is agents are killing it right now online. And I'm going to tell you what's the reason behind that. What's the reason behind that? Because the algorithms have changed and things are moving in a vastly different direction. Now, you only need to be on this. How long do you think we spend on this little device every single day on average?
3 hours.
3 hours a day.
8.
8.
Ah,
On average, 8 to 10 hours
Hey,
a day,
Gina.
a human being has their eyeballs on this. Text, email, checking my email, looking at the internet, looking through my social media feeds or on the phone. You are on this device almost every single working second of your day, which means this is a walking billboard. You, as a real estate professional, only need to think and focus about being on this. How do you do that? Well, I'm going to talk about that today, okay? Your social platforms are the way you need to do it. It's cheap, effective, and sustainable. It's cheap because you don't have to spend a penny. I'm going to tell you why. Do not spend money on boosted ads, on Google ads, on Facebook ads. You will follow the game plan that we give you, and you will knock it out of the park, I promise you. Now, it can be effective and sustainable. A lot of people are saying, well, I'm on social media, Jay. I'm not getting a return. I'm not getting business. Well, you're not following the game plan. The game plan is these 3 things you have to understand on the bottom. Your 3 pillars: understand awareness, engagement, and conversion. You must understand this before you start posting and doing things on the internet. So I'm going to talk about engagement first. Okay. Engagement means building awareness, letting people know what you do, letting people know who you are on these platforms. Okay. How do you do that? Well, content. Making content. We all know that C word of content. Content is king. What type of content? You're creating posts, little videos. So what Gary mentioned earlier is, do people respond to written or a picture? Picture, Gary's right. But actually people respond even more beyond pictures to videos. Videos are everything. People scroll through social media and they're going to see videos and engage. So you must create, what I recommend is 2 to 3, ideally 2 to 5 daily posts every single day. You're probably saying, Jay, that's a ton of work. I'm dealing with pesky buyers, knee deep in transactions. I'm trying to farm. I'm trying to door knock. I'm trying to do all of these things. How do I have time to create 2 to 5 videos every single day, Jay? I'm going to show you how easy it is with a Pivo device and what you need to do. I'm not talking about some elaborate Hollywood produced video for 30 minutes. I'm talking about 5 to 15 second reels. Simple, short content videos. Okay. And you're going to post them using Pivo because you're thinking, because the barriers to real estate agents to do social media, everyone's like, I need to do more videos. I need to do more social media. I just don't have time. Because how do I make the content, edit the content, download it, upload it? I don't have time to do that. This little device and our apps do it all for you. That's why it's game changing. That's why all of these agents are switching to this, because you'll see how easy this can be done. But let me tell you about the context first. Create 2 to 5 daily posts. What type of post? 4 to 1 ratio is my rule. 4 personal posts to every 1 professional post. Everyone wants to go on there and talk about real estate. Don't do that. Don't do that. Your social scoring behind these platforms won't rank you high. Do personal posts. Maybe GH, you like yoga. Gary, you love cooking. David, you love to talk about sports. Do things about you, post things about you personally. okay? Personally to one professional post, okay? So what type of content should you be making? You should be making one long form content, okay? GH has a question. Yes, GH.
The 4-to-1 ratio, is that across all the different platforms like Facebook? I completely agree because I know that one, but I don't know TikTok and the rest of them. Same content, same
4 to
ratio.
1, lots of platforms. Same
Okay.
thing. Don't just do real estate related content because yes, that is what you do and that's what you love and that's what you're passionate. But real estate doesn't define your identity or who you are. People need to connect with you, right? From a sales perspective, they relate to you. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you are. And that's the thing I want everyone to understand is Gary Grant Cardone, you know who he is, right? Talks about real estate. He has one saying that's very, very apropos. I love this saying, okay? It's better to be known than to be the best. You can be the best damn negotiator, best real estate agent in the industry. If people don't know who you are, you won't get the business. If people know who you are, you have a huge chance. I do these trainings all the time at offices, and I'm talking with 20-year veterans in the business, 30 years in the business, 40 years in the business. And these agents are saying, these young punk agents who just got their license 2 months ago, they're online all the time, they're eating our lunch. And that's the reality, because perception is reality. When people see you constantly online, those touch points, they believe you're the real estate expert. You're the influencer in the local market, and they trust you. Especially this new generation, they have no hesitation with doing business with someone online. Versus in our generation, or even a little older, you got to meet someone face to face, handshake, meet them several times, build that rapport and trust. Not today. Not today. If you build yourself as a domain authority, you're going to have people come to you and trust you. So how do you make that content? They're saying, how am I going to shoot all this content, make all this videos? Well, I'm going to stop share real quick, and I'm going to share with you my little Pivo device here that's connected to my phone. Okay. It's connected to my phone. Do you guys see my device?
We just see a black screen.
See a black screen.
It
Yep.
says you're
Started
has started screen sharing, but I don't think it's kicked in yet.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Share. Come on, baby. Give me 1 second here. I love how technology doesn't work when you need it to work. Okay, give me a second. Trust. Okay, here we go. Okay, do you guys see me now?
Mhm.
What do you see?
A red circle around you.
Good.
Bullseye.
So that's me. So this little device, Pivo, is connected to my phone. And all it does is it tracks me. It has full computer vision. It has full auto tracking, full facial and body recognition. So this thing is my virtual cameraman. Okay. Everywhere I go, I'm just putting this little device on this countertop. Everywhere I go, this thing is following me around. Right? It's got full gesture control. So if I'm in a room here, I say, come follow me. This thing is going to track and follow me wherever I'm going. Okay. I'm going to put this on full gesture, and it's going to follow me and make all of my videos. This is my videographer. This is my video content editor and my social media sidekick, because it'll post on my social media. So every single day, we're teaching agents to literally pop this out of their purse, out of their briefcase, throw on their phone, and just make 5-second clips. Hey guys, this is Jay. I'm from EXP. I'm the local market expert here in Los Angeles, California. Okay, I'm touring 123 Main Street, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, $1.5 million, just came on the market. Come tour with me. I make a video and I upload that. Maybe I, throw this out on a local restaurant. A lot of agents are doing this, right? What they're doing is, I'm going to set this setting on middle, and now it's in the middle. Everywhere I go, I throw this on. Hey guys, I'm at Zippy's Pizza on Main Street. I'm Jay, the local real estate expert. You got to check them out. They have bomb ass pizza. Excellent. Load that up. All you're doing is creating videos all day long using this little device, just taking it out of your purse backpack, hop on your phone, and this is making dynamic content without a cameraman ever following you. Now, what is the biggest fail in making videos and social posts? Selfies. How are you making videos now? Holding a phone, having a gimbal, or a selfie stick. Hey guys, this is Jay, come follow me, right? Kids do this, professionals don't. This kills all professional credibility. You build 10 times, studies show you build 10 times more reputational credibility when people see your hands through video. So people think you're successful. You hired a videographer, you're doing something right. So what I'm doing is I'm literally touring, talking, making videos with my hands, them seeing me. I can zoom in, zoom out, I can set it on auto zoom. I could go 360 in any place, and this place is literally making all my videos. This is a #1 tool that agents are using to make all of their social media clips, okay? So not only does it do all of your video content, it easily posts up. So I'm going to show you some videos of agents like here, right here.
I am Stacey. I just came from my class. And
So here's a
Jay.
marking, you can delete it. Now,
just my class.
so
Jay, we're actually still
instead of doing
seeing
video-
the image of you walking around. And if you're going to share another video, when the share box at the very bottom, you'll see optimize for Zoom. And then you should be able to show a video and it should work better.
Can you guys see me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to click here and you see my galleries, right? With all my videos.
Yep.
Okay. So I can choose any of my gallery videos. You get unlimited storage space in the cloud. So you can make tons and tons of content. So here's a young lady who's an agent. She made a piece of content using Kivo, literally just walking around. I can click a button here and she's on Instagram. I click another button and she's on TikTok. So this makes, Kivo makes it so easy for you to share and send. Once it learns, you'll say, do you want to post it on Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, YouTube? You say, yes, 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 post. So every day, it's so easy to take this out, make a little video, talk about a market minute, talk about interest rates. You know, a lot of people, agents, put this down and they do a little cooking show. They talk about, you know, hey, this is Jay, I'm the local real estate expert. I'm going to show you my pasta bolognese. I'm in the kitchen making pasta, and then I'll segue into real estate. What does a high interest rate environment mean for buyers today? Let me talk about that. I do that. So I'm making little short videos, click of a button, any of my videos go viral. Click a button. Automatically goes to Instagram, goes to Facebook, goes to anywhere I want in a button. And this will do all these viral videos. Here's a version of me, 3 of myself dancing in a room. I did this in 10 seconds. So this is the #1 tool for TikTokers and influencers. And so what we're doing is we're making real estate agents their local market influencers, okay? So I'm gonna go back into my deck here and show you what I'm talking about when it comes to content. Not only can you create all of your short social media content, but it makes all of your long form content. So let me just show you a quick video. Skip to that. Are you guys doing property videos right now? Are you guys doing property videos?
I think
YouTube
some
videos?
of us do, yeah.
You need to. You guys all walk through properties, right? You guys are all doing property walkthroughs. You guys are real estate agents. You guys are doing broker previews, caravans, whatever it is. You go through a property, throw the PVO out and record you walking the property like this lady is right here. This is $300 to $500+ shot video if you were to hire a professional videographer who's going to shoot, edit, and post this for you. She has a PVO device and literally it comes with a remote control, and it's going to just pan and follow her. It's making all the B-roll. It's making you flip it over to the rear facing camera, and you can make all of your text fly-ins, all of your videos, right? And then you could flip it back on you. And then now you're narrating, she did a gesture control, come follow me. And it's going to just follow and zoom throughout the property. And it's going to stitch together a video like this for nothing. You're never hiring a videographer again. Tag your name, upload instantly onto YouTube. Pivo will just load it directly onto your YouTube channel. When someone searches your name, Rob Lane, local real estate market, for whatever area you're in, you better make sure your first page on the Google search shows a bunch of YouTube videos of you or your walkthroughs, right? This creates instant brand credibility, and agents should be doing it. Top 10% of agents are doing video. In the next year or two, over 60% of agents are going to be projected to do video. You have to do video, not just for your branding purposes, because your competitors are going to be doing it. Okay. So Pivo makes all of your videos, all of your branding videos. Not only does it make all your branding videos, it creates all of your short form content. Short form content is your TikToks, your Instagram, all of your 5 to second videos to 10-second videos on your social media. Why is this important? The algorithms have all changed. The algorithms have changed over the last couple of months to reward you, the user, for UGC, user-generated content. They want real-life human beings creating real-life content. The more content you post up, the higher your social score is going to be in these platforms. And all of a sudden, I'm in, let's say, Boise, Idaho, and I'm flipping through my channel, flipping through my feeds, and I'm seeing my kids' videos, who I'm following, etc. And all of a sudden, I'm going to start seeing the local agents. Gary, let's say Gary's an agent, local agent in Boise, Idaho. He makes videos a lot. All of a sudden, Gary's real estate videos are going to pop up in my feed for free. So now they're going to reward you by giving you followers, putting your content in front of
Did we lose him?
Yeah, it may have been abducted by aliens. Hey Jay, if you can hear me, you might need to turn off some of your back programs running in the background, and that should free up some bandwidth. Because I know we're using a lot of video here, and it's probably just overwhelming the network you're on. So, guys, I will tell you, you've probably noticed that what we're doing at the team level, Beverly, Paul, the virtual assistants, a lot more activity on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, primarily those, followed by YouTube and LinkedIn. And it's all tied together. Now, I'm not suggesting you have to do all of that, but at a minimum, I think you should absolutely be on Facebook, Instagram, and
sorry about that, Gary.
LinkedIn. That's okay. TikTok has been around for a while. It's not really new like a lot of people think it is, but it's definitely gaining faster traffic. TikTok's gaining faster than the other platforms are, including Facebook. So, there are ways to do this. Yeah, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. My computer just died, so I apologize. So short form content, you're rewarded for user-generated content. And the reason why is because they want real-life human beings creating real-life content. It's professed that half of Facebook users are fake, that Elon Musk almost didn't buy Twitter because he questioned their bots, their fake accounts. So these platforms have changed to reward human beings who are creating real-life content. The more content you make, our content is their product. The more product we make for them, the more money they make on advertising revenue from our content. So what they're doing is Gary makes content. They're like, Gary's a real life human being. He's engaging with our platform. He's making content. We're going to reward him by putting his content in the local feeds of all these users. Okay. I was at the California Association conference. We're the exhibitor of the year. We have agents who got Pivo, go in their hotel room, made a little piece of content, posted, and the next morning they come in, they're like, Jay, unbelievable, 18,000 views, 25,000 views. Right now is an opportune time for agents to capitalize on these changes in social media. And Pivo makes all of your content. It posts automatically to every single, you make one piece of content and it posts to all of the platforms. You don't have to make one piece of content for each platform, right? It takes seconds to create an account. And if you don't have TikTok, create an account. If you don't have Snapchat, create an account. If you don't have YouTube, create an account. So easy to create these accounts, sync it in your phone, and then Pivo will automatically send all of your content directly up to those platforms. So long form user generated content, your videos, do all of your property videos, property walkthrough videos with Pivo. Second, do all of your short form 5 to 10, 15-second reels for social media with Pivo, because it makes all of your content. It makes all of your content. So the takeaway that I want to give you is that it's easy to use. It's easy to do all of this just simply by using this Pivo device as your virtual cameraman. Okay, I do these trainings. It's not just resorted to the reserved to just the young tech savvy. But I have I was at a Keller Williams conference, 70-year-old agents come up to me, Jay, I'm following your game plan. My grandkids are saying, Grandma, you don't need to be on Instagram. You don't need to be on social media. They're doing it. They make funny videos with their family, with their husband, their spouses, and they're handing out leads in their office. They're getting DM messages like you can't imagine because people are seeing them. Think virtual farming. You're farming, passing out flyers in your local neighborhood, 1 mile radius, 1 block radius, right? Passing out, working, farming. Reinforce that with virtual farming. Virtual farming means getting outside of your sphere of influence. There's so much training around sphere of influence. Trying to curate and get referrals from your existing clients and your family and friends. But I'll tell you what, in today's market, 25 to 30% of agents are going to leave this business entirely if they only focus on their sphere of influence. You need to go beyond your sphere of influence to networks well beyond people who know you. And that's done through social media. And social media will place you for free, your content, in people's feeds in your local area. One trick, tag your location. Every single time you post, tag your location. It's an option. People don't do it. Tag your location. If you're in, Culver City, if you're in, Orlando, Florida, Kissimmee, wherever you are, tag your location, because the algorithms are going to know where you are, where you transact, where you live, where you do business, and they're going to put your content in the local users within those areas. Okay. We do a lot of free training. We do a lot of free social media classes to show you some of these insights, tricks, content ideas, and you just follow the game plan. Do you need a tripod? Gary says. You don't need a tripod. It just comes with it has this little device. You could it has 3 little pronged legs that pull out. You could set anywhere on your dashboard, on your desktop. The kit that we sell comes with a tripod, comes with a remote, comes with 2 mounts to do your interior captures, to do all of your social media. And the reason why agents are flocking us is because we don't charge you 1 penny in subscription. No monthly fee, no monthly dues, no monthly subscription fees. Now, beyond your branding content, I want to show you something. I'm going to share my screen. Can you allow me to share screen again, Dan?
Yeah,
Gary?
while we're doing that, we do have a couple questions. Can it record you going forwards and backwards and in different terrains? And can you show some of the editing features also? Those are some of the
Yes,
questions.
absolutely. You can go, it can go backwards and forward. Absolutely. It'll zoom in forward and backward everywhere you go in 360. It can also, am I sharing my screen? No.
You were seeing your screen now. Oh, you're seeing my screen. Hang on one
No, I'm
second.
seeing your screen. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
You can go up or
there's a-
down to it. You can use any terrain. You can put this tripod anywhere, outside, inside, and you can be walking anywhere. It'll take video of you on a flat.
Okay.
And I'm going to-
share. Okay, co-host. Okay, there you
I
go.
want to show you. Perfect. I want to show you what else it does. Okay. Give me 1 second. What other questions do you have while I pull this up?
Those last two questions are from Anna, and then Kay's asking, what's the cost of the equipment, the tool?
So cost of the device is normally on sale on our website for $500-600. It's on our website, pivorealestate.com. It's on sale right now for $499. I have an EXP special promo that I give to all EXP, and that is right now $100 off. So it's $399. Anyone who's interested, I appreciate Tsao, I appreciate Gary, you allowing me to come in. I'm going to give a special additional discount just today. I'm going to give you another $50 off. All you have to do is call me. So it's $349 all in. You'll get the whole bundle. And let me share a screen so I can show you what else it does. What other questions is there about social media in general? The real takeaway I want you guys to understand is using this to create content. Easy to create content. I want you guys to just learn to create content. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I'm going to show you what other type of content this creates. I'm going to share my screen, start broadcast. Okay. So you guys are seeing my screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch this. Not only does it create branding concept for you, you put this in the middle of a room in less than 30 seconds, it'll do a 3D scan of a room. You take it from room to room, hallway, upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside, and within minutes, guys, it'll stitch the perfect virtual tour. Can you see this?
OMG, that's amazing.
It'll create the full virtual tour, full walkthrough of any property within minutes without ever using a thing like Matterport. We're the Matterport killer. Matterport is a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 clunky camera. They're going to nickel and dime you to death, $100, $200 a month per capture fee, per bundle. You download a floor plan, the tours expire, they're going to charge you. We don't charge you a dime. Zero subscription, no monthly fee, unlimited captures, unlimited storage space in the cloud. One of the best qualities of 360 captures you'll ever see in the market. Full 2D floor plans, full 3D dollhouse, instantly created with our apps. Instantly created, okay? It automatically stitches this in less than 2 minutes using your phone, okay? Fully brandable. You click on this, it'll full brand your logo, all of your information, all the listing details. You click another button, you can text it, email it to any buyer. Click another button, this will upload to the MLS, Zillow, and then from there, Redfin, Realtor.com. Compass, Remax, Coldwell Banker, Century 21, ERA, Sotheby's, they're all switching to us because you create not only your branding content, not only your social media, all of your virtual tours for free, guys, for free. You won't pay a penny for any of this. All of your 3D tours, all of your 3D doll houses, all of your blueprints, all of your floor plans for free, fully measured out, full measurements, just using this device. And it's so easy to use. We show you, we were at an NAR, we killed it. We won PropTech Award of the Year. Everyone's flocking because they're like, this is the best and easiest and cheapest way to create virtual tours, all your floor planning and your branding content. 90% of home searches start where? They start online. You have to be online. Your property's got to be online. This is the only and best way to do it for free. For free, this little device does it all for you, and we have full free training. So it makes all of your 3D content, it makes all of your branding content. I'm going to switch over to our website. This is our website, pivorealestate.com. No hosting fee, no subscription, you know, all the KWs, Remax, you know, we work with tons of associates. Every single state association is our partner. It does, you know, it's your virtual videographer. Here, you can watch a little video. I'm going to show you a little video of how it's used. Can you guys see it? Look at the presentation. This connects to Zoom. It connects dynamic presentations. Because all of your listing presentations, all of your property tours, all of your, you know,
Sorry, we can't hear you over the music.
I'm sorry. So that's the video. It does full walkthroughs. Here's another tour example I'll show you. I mean, this makes such dynamic. I mean, agents are crushing it, making so many cool videos. I mean, all of their content. Look at this. You can change floors, your basement. This goes directly up to second floor. Walk through all of your properties for free, guys. You're not going to be nickel and dime. You're not going to be charged a penny to do this. And it takes literally minutes to create all of your tours. I want to go to the basement. I go to the basement. It'll take me directly to the basement.
Jay, wasn't there a fee for unbranded tours, which we
No.
have to have for MLS?
No fee for unbranded tours.
That's new. Okay.
Yeah. Certain MLSs, you may have to pay like $2, $3 to upload it to the MLS because they're a closed system and they will charge for API access. But a lot of MLSs are open. You could just upload directly for free. So it creates all of your tours. It creates all of your branding content. It also does all of your live streaming. So here's an agent just walking through the property. This thing is just tracking and making all of your videos. All of your virtual open houses, you do an open house. It does all of your live streaming. What's one of the biggest waste of time for agents? Showing property. Showing property. You set Pivo up, text a link to 10, 20, 50, 100 of your buyers, and they're watching you literally tour a property. Did you guys know 8 out of 10 buyers, after seeing the property for the first 5 to 10 minutes, don't want it? So it's insanity for agents to drive around as a volunteer showing property for hours to people who don't want it. So agents across the country are taking back control of their time by live streaming all of their showings. They can have tons of their buyers like this watching them tour the property. And most of them are going to say, hey, Jay, thanks for saving my time. Let's take this off the list. Let's move on to the next one. Beautiful. That's exactly what you want. You want to filter down to people who actually want to see the property face to face. So live streaming it does for free, your content for free, your property tours for free, all of your videos, your Zoom presentations, all for free. As you can see here, our Pivo Pod Black, which is our highest pod. We sell consumer pods that are much cheaper on our consumer site. Don't get those. Those don't work with any of the real estate apps. If you see our real estate pack, our real estate pack right now is on sale. You get everything. You get this kit, the pod, remote control, the tripod, the mounts. You get it all it's on sale for $4.99, normally $5.50. I'm doing a special with the XP, $100 off, so $3.99. Anyone who wants to buy today, I'm giving you another $50 off, so it's $3.49 all in. Call me today. I will set you up. I'm going to come back and do additional training. What apps does it come with? Our consumer apps it only comes with 2 apps. It doesn't come with any of the real estate apps because you have to buy those separately. This pack comes with every single app with 0 subscription. So Cast for your live stream, Play for your social media, Pivo Plus for your videos, Pivo Present to connect to Zoom to do your broker presentations, listing presentations, Pivo Live for your live streams, and then Pivo Tour for all of your property tours. Okay.
Hey Jay.
So yes.
Like going through the house, it looks like based on the image of the equipment, you have to set it up in each room, right? You have to do the living room, then you have to.
Yeah.
you know, hold
All
it
you're
the
gonna
bedroom.
do, yeah, all you're gonna do is you're going to, and I'll show you a quick little picture. All you're gonna do is put it in the center of the room, click scan. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds, it'll do a 360 scan of the room. Hey, what we recommend is go through the hallways every 6 to 10 feet. Take one capture in front of every doorway of every room, and then inside of every room. And of course, if you have a great room, if you have a big dining room, big kitchen, maybe take a couple shots to show the people the features of the home in different angles. And that's all you need to do.
Okay. Now it looks like
See, here's a pod right here. The pod is just set up there and it just does a scan.
Yeah. So it looks like that's stationary, and the apparatus that's pivoting looks like it's pivoting. It can pivot on an axis, could go 360, but
Yep.
it doesn't have the ability to go like up or down, right? It just pivots 360.
Yeah, just 360, and it'll
Okay.
it'll capture it quite wide. It'll capture it quite. It doesn't need to go up and down. So
Okay.
all it's doing is you're putting it here, click capture. Now, in this case, no one's in the room. You don't want anyone in your tours. Obviously, in your property walkthrough videos, you want yourself there narrating and building your brand. But here, someone's in the room. There's a remote control. They just put capture. They're outside of the room, and then it does a capture. You can be in the room. You just walk behind it. So some agents just walk behind the camera as it's doing its 360 scan, right?
Okay.
You just don't want to be in the room. So all you're doing is you're scanning, and everywhere you scan, you create these hotspots. These hotspots automatically pop up on areas that you scan. So I'm scanned here, I go into this room, I scan here, I walk through this room, and I'm just doing a scan, and it's fun, easy, simple.
That's you holding it yourself. They're doing the scanning. That's you holding it yourself, right?
Me? Yeah, I'm scanning it with my finger right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm scanning it with my finger right now. Yeah. So, people like to have that experience to be able to scan it. Now, this will show full desktop view. Obviously, you can post it on the MLS for people on the desktop to view it. Full desktop view. But this, I'm doing it on my phone so you guys can see. You can see it on phone or desktop view. So that's your property tours. Obviously, all of your branding videos that I showed you earlier, you can make with Pivo to do all of your branding and your social media.
What those look like, even though it's pivoting on an axis, if it's stationary on a tripod, the viewer can control, like the viewer can pan up or down a little bit, right?
Yeah.
With your finger, you can control where you're looking, like you can go back and forth, and so the viewer can control that. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's full 360.
Mm-hmm.
Full 360. It's just like the virtual tours you see that's shot on Matterport, but Matterport's expensive. Or you hire a videographer to do this, and it's going to cost you $300, $400, $500. Don't do it. You buy a Pivo, you make all your content. It pays for one capture for one home. Does it for free. You can do it inside, outside, any space, any interior space. This does it for you. So again, not only does it do the tours, but also all your branding videos, which really what agents are using it for is all of their social media. I mean, all of your videos, like you saw, it tracked me as I'm walking around. It's the best way to make video. It's literally your best friend. So,
okay. Couple more questions. So,
yes.
Let's see. Anna's asking, she has anteroom for 3D walkthroughs now. How does Pivo differ in that respect? I guess she's trying to draw a comparison between anteroom and Pivo.
What's it called?
Anteroom, ANTEROOM 3D.
I'm not familiar with anteroom, but I know we're the leading market leader in doing tours. So all of your floor plans, schematic floor plans, non-schematic floor plans, your 3D dollhouse, your full immersive experience, all the measurements, measuring tools. The key thing that differentiates us from everyone is the fact that we don't charge you a penny in subscription. If all the services charge you a hosting fee, they're going to charge you a tour fee, they're going to charge you a capture fee, they're going to charge you a download fee, one way or the other. We don't charge you anything. We're going public next year. So we're so committed in the real estate industry. We just don't want to nickel and dime agents. We allow you to make this stuff for free and use our entire platform for free after you have your own PIVO.
Okay. By the way, Anna's correction, it's not Anteroom, it's Asteroom, ASTE.
Oh, Asteroom. So
Yeah.
Asteroom does the same thing. It's just, I was at a Berkshire Hathaway. We're partnering with all of them. A bunch of them all switch from Asteroom to us. It's again, it's just there's no monthly hosting fee. There's no additional fee. Where is it hosted? It's hosted in the cloud in your account. You get unlimited hosting, unlimited storage space in your account. They're your tours, they're your content, they're your videos. So you can download them anytime. We just give you unlimited access because some of these tours are very huge. You just don't want to download them on your device or your phone. So we just basically give you free unlimited storage space.
Okay. Mike McGrann's asking, Mike from Texas on, I think the question is who hosts the property videos to link to in the MLS? In other words, you do the videos or the MLS, is this, so when you put a listing out there, is this loaded up like as an attachment or I guess like it's in place of a virtual tour? Is it used the same portal that you would load like a virtual tour for?
Yes. So you get
Okay.
two ways. One is you'll get a URL link. You'll get a URL link. Let me share my screen again so you can see. You'll get a URL link that you can share out. People can view in their browser. So it's browser based. But if you're going to be sharing the raw footage, you can share it through another link that we give you to share, to connect direct and upload directly to your website and to your MLSs. So here I'm in the tour, right? I'll click here to share.
Okay.
Here's the link. Here's the link. Anyone can view. You can put that on a link. It'll drive it to a browser based, or you can click here, which is you share the tour as an iframe to the MLS, to your website, and to any other compatible property-based portal. And it'll display it on there if your MLS allows it. Some MLSs don't display the tour along with your MLS photos. Some drive you out to another page. So, well, however they do it, they're going to do it. But this is, and the third way is you can actually download the raw footage of the tour, which we allow you to. A lot of these other services don't allow you, and allow you to do editing if you want, or capture still photos out of them if you want. So you can download the raw footage, you can download the raw capture, you can share it as a iframe link, snippet of code connected to your MLS or website, or a simple URL, browser-based URL.
Okay.
They give you all the options.
If you could, is it possible while you're in there now, in screen share mode, to do just like one edit function, show, anything, if something's cropping or putting in a watermark or something like that?
Let's see, I would have to go into tour. Let me see if I can demo it, okay? I'll do a really quick demo of it.
Okay.
Let me get out of this. Let me go into my PIVO tour app, connect it to my PIVO since I'm on the PIVO device. It's going to ask you to want it in meter and feet. I want it in feet. I click start. Here's my panel. I have my drafts, private and public, right? Private tours, drafts are tours I'm working on. Public are ones I've shared, okay? So I'll go into create tour on the bottom. I'm going to do a tour for you real quick. It's going to say some best practices: optimize your lighting, remove distractions, be aware of movement, distance between 2 points, ideally 6 feet apart, entrance points, capture a minimum 2 points for our tripod is perfectly calibrated in height for you to do your tour. So you can use the tripod. Click next, click on. Here it is. I'm in this little kind of conference room cafeteria here, right? And I'm going to do a little capture right here, right now, of this space. So you guys are seeing this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
As I'm walking around, you see the bottom, it's literally stitching where I am. Very intuitive. It's stitching where I am. So in case I forget a spot, I'm like, oh, I did all the rooms. I forgot the basement downstairs. Run to the basement. It'll stitch it in. It'll know exactly where you are. So let's go ahead and do a capture right now. I'm going to put this in the middle of the room on this little stand here. Okay. And I'm just going to go and do a capture here for you guys to show you as an example. I click scan. And now this is capturing. I'm in the room, but I'm walking behind it as it's capturing to prevent it from capturing me in the room. Okay, now it's kind of calibrating. Okay, that was less than 30 seconds. Now it captured, right? I can go to do another capture. So let's say I just move this. Let me move this. It's not really on the stand where it's supposed to be, but I'm going to do another capture. I'll stand here and I'll do another capture at another spot.
It's got good ceilings and floors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, you don't need to use anything else to do your tours. I mean, it's funny. I have agents calling me every day from Remax, from Coldwell Banker, like, Jay, help me sell my Matterport on eBay. So now it's doing the second scan, finished it. Now I did 2 points. I'm just going to show you real quick. I can go to Florida. I can add a floor if I want. I click finish. And now I can edit my points. I can call this, point 1 is my master bedroom. Point 2 is my bedroom 2, bathroom 1, bathroom, whatever. I can do all my captures here. I can download each of them. You see that? I can download each of them and crop it if I want, take a still shot if I want directly from here. Okay. This is the download button on the top right. You can download each of these points, right? It's yours. It's your captures. You own it. You get every part of the asset. Unlike the others, you can't download. You can't own the content because they own it. They have it in their system. So I click next. Now I can edit the tour. I can put this as a tour of ABC property, blah, 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 blah. I can put a description of the property. I can put the listing details even. Sorry. Can you guys see property size, lot size, bedroom and bath count? I can put the floor. I'm showing you where, it's going to automatically put the address, and then I'm done. I can add to this. I can change the settings. I can delete it. And now when I click upload, it's going to actually render it. It's going to stitch it. It's going to create.
Move Gary's video? Can you possibly move the video, the Zoom video out of the way? There you go. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now it's uploading. Uploading means actually connecting, stitching. So easy. Simple to do the captures. Simple to by email, and then having the organization create it for you, because that's what Matterport's doing. Boxby, there's a few others. You have to send these things and have their, have a bunch of people in the background process it for you. So now I'm going to wait until it creates it's in my draft here. I don't know why it's called try, but then it'll eventually go into my private tour. So I'm just going to let it render a little bit. Here's my settings. I can show you my settings, so I can change my profile. This is where you do all of your watermark and your branding right here. Put all of your personal information. It'll brand it for you. You can remove the brand. Some MLSs require unbranded tours. Capture settings. If you wanted in a tripod, if you wanted to do 3D captures, Pivo Pod, you can name the Pivo Pod. Here's a guide. It'll give you full instructional guide on how to do everything. Again, we have full training. We hand hold you every step of the way. We have a CSR hotline that assigned to you, and they'll handhold you through setting up the apps, setting up your account, going through and learning it. It's really easy. It's pretty intuitive because it's all app driven. We also have a real estate concierge program. We run weekly webinars. Hundreds of agents join our content webinars. They learn a little bit about something, boom, immediately execute it. Okay. So, so that's that. Any questions? Actually, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go back
couple
into.
questions. Is there a warranty on it? And like if there's some type of repair that has to happen? Like
Full type of
instructions?
full warranty, full 1-year warranty. But to be honest with you, we're so committed to the real estate industry, Gary. Like we have, for Remax agents that call, hey, after 3 years, like my remote control broke, we replace it. We're gonna make you happy. We want you to create content. We want this literally in the hands of every single agent. So here's my tour, my try. I don't know why I call it try, but here's my virtual tour. I click on it. I can share it if I want. Now it's gonna load it. Again, it's not set perfectly on a tripod. It's not in a perfect environment. I just did it for demo purposes. Here you go, guys. My full tour. So easy. I mean, literally, we have novice agents who are not tech savvy doing beautiful tours for their homes. So here's a hotspot. It's going to calibrate it. It jumped ahead. All right, here we go. It was very wobbly and shaky. So, because I'm not using a tripod, I'm literally holding my hand on the stand to make this. So super easy. 2 spots that it captured, back and forth. So easy. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, couple more questions here. Rob's asking, the consumer version has a light and a microphone. Does the real estate version also have a light and microphone?
So here, let's go to the web browser. I want to show you this because a lot of people do this and make this mistake. So let's go to Zoom is tripping me out here. Okay, so you want to go to pivorealestate.com, but if you go to our consumer website, pivo.ai, we are the #1 product for TikTokers, influencers, etc. So this is our consumer site. Our consumer sites have all of these pods, and we run all these sales. And so let's go to the pod Lite, Pivo Pod here, and you'll see pods for like $80, right? 100. These pods are for consumers, or for kids, or for athletes making. They're not as fast. Our commercial pod is called the Pivo Black Pod. It's the highest end. It's the fastest. It's the only one used for real estate purposes. These pods, you cannot use any of the real estate apps, and they only come with a couple apps to do some of your video and your auto tracking. So what our pods do is to do that. So we have a solo creator edition. Here, our content solo creator edition. This is like $385. This is the same kit, but it's using our silver pod, which is our mid-level pod. It doesn't work with the real estate pod. This is for creators. So people like skateboarders, athletes, people doing kind of like, they're just doing their social media videos and stuff like that. The real estate pod doesn't come with a light because you don't need it. It doesn't come with a mic. Our mic for this pod is actually quite expensive. It's like $100. I don't recommend it. I just recommend every real estate agent go on Amazon and find a cheap Bluetooth wireless lapel mic for $15 and get that. And you just connect it directly through Bluetooth to your phone and you're off to the races. You don't need a solo creator. And plus this is more expensive. I'm giving you a deal all in $349 now. If you buy the cheap consumer pods, you will regret it because you will end up having to either it will not work for the real estate, or you're going to have to buy the apps. And the apps all are separate. So the apps, if you buy Pivo Present, you buy Tours, $150, you're going to end up spending $200, $300, $400 additional on apps. So don't do that. What you want to do is, if you're on our consumer site, go down to Explore, go to Real Estate. For real estate only. Then it will go to the real estate site. And what you want to get is, you want to get the shop for the real estate pack or the real estate black pod. Okay. That real estate black pod is, again, $499, and it comes with every single app for free. All of our consumer pods, by the way, have an annual subscription. You're going to pay, I don't know, 30, 40, $50 a year, I think, to use it. Real estate is our only vertical that we don't charge 1 penny in subscription. So no monthly dues, nothing. And it comes with all the apps. So I just want to show, just in case you guys have any issues with that. Any specific questions, any other questions that you have?
Yeah, we still have questions. One of us, Mike McGran again, he's asking, do you have a video of a final version of a realtor's video that's complete with the branding and everything? Like it might show EXP Realty and, like a final version, I guess, if you will, of one of the
Yeah, the
videos.
one that I showed earlier is one. I'll pull one up right now to show you.
Okay.
But I'm on Amazon too. I want to show you guys too. On Amazon, people will go on Amazon and like, oh, you have pods for $100, 108. Again, this is the Pivo Lite. Can't use for real estate. Here's a Pivo Pod Silver. You can't use for real estate. Doesn't come with the apps. What you want to get is the Pivo Pod Black, which is a business edition. Businesses use this, professionals, accountants, inspectors, appraisers, insurance brokers, real estate agents use this one. Comes with all the apps, and it's the highestly calibrated to use all of the tour and the 360 and the professional video apps. This is on sale for $379. So I'm giving you the whole kit for $349. I'm just showing you, just in case you want to save some money and buy the cheaper pod. You're going to end up being nickel and dime and either not work or pay more. So let me go and show you a video real quick. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Pull up a video. In the meantime, are there any other questions that I can help answer?
Yeah. While you're loading that, let's see. Warranty video. Oh, call Jay to place an order. Yeah. So people just asking
Call
how do
me.
they place an order and
Call
how
me.
long
My
until
number
delivery?
is 310-528-4777. 310-528-4777. I put it in chat. I put my email in chat. My email is jay@pivorealestate.com. That's jay@pivorealestate.com if you want to hit me up on email. If you want to go online and just go to our pivorealestate.com and order using the promo code, I think it's EXP, Pivo EXP, Pivo, Pivo EXP. And that'll give you $100 off. If you want to pay a little bit more, do that online. If you want to get this special deal that I'm offering today, which is I'm giving you another $50 off, just call me and I'll do it for you.
Jay, what's your area code? I actually missed a digit a moment ago. It's
310
310
528
528.
4777.
Okay, good. I just hit that in there. All right, let's see.
Yeah. 310-528-4777.
Okay, delivery. So we don't need, is there
home that was once a cottage by the sea in the 19.
Go ahead.
Is there a stabilizer function in this,
Yep,
in
it's,
this tool?
it's automatically built in.
Okay.
So full motion stabilizer, stabilization right there. If you're using it or connecting on the tripod.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's
So here's
stabilized if you're walking with it.
Excuse me?
If you're walking through it, like doing a tour without using the tripod, you're just walking through the house with it. It's stabilized, sort of like a gimbal, or no?
You can attach it to a gimbal. You can attach it to a handheld stick, selfie stick if you want. I recommend you don't walk with it. You just put it on the tripod, set it and forget it. When you're going from room to room to do your videos, set it on pause and just bring the tripod into that room and then click capture again. It'll start capturing. If you're doing a 3D tour, after the 3D scan, the 30-second 3D scan, it'll just stop. And then you just bring it to the next point. Just bring it, hold that tripod, bring it to the next point, click capture, and it will capture. Stop,
Right.
it'll stop, bring it.
I understand that. I'm talking about like if you're doing like a live stream.
Oh, live stream. Yeah, you can live stream by pausing, or you can hold it if you want. Like you just hold it gently, and then it'll kind of calibrate. It'll kind of move, like it'll try to adjust for motion, and then you set it down. If you want to use it on a gimbal, a lot of people do. They just put the phone on the pod, and then the pod screwed right onto a gimbal, because the gimbal has that 1/4-inch screw similar to a tripod.
Right. Okay.
Screw it right onto a gimbal if you want. Yep.
Okay.
So here's an example of it.
So as we walk in, you're greeted by a beautiful open kitchen in the heart of the home.
She's a
You've
compass
got
agent.
hardwood floors throughout, inspired by
Florida somewhere.
Dade County pine. We've got these beautiful plantation shutters throughout the home. Everything is hurricane impact, so you don't have to worry about that. This way, you've got your guest bedroom as well as your
Now,
guest
the
bathroom
B-roll, what
and
you're
the
doing,
original
what she's
master
doing, she has a
bedroom. So
remote. As you're ready to do the B-roll, which is these pan over shots without her in it, she clicks pause, flips it to front facing camera, and then uses a remote control to do all of the
does have a bathroom ensuite with a walk-in
pan overs.
closet.
Like this. Okay, with the remote. She clicks
You've got
pause
Carrara
again.
marble
flips it on
throughout.
rear
This is in the
facing, and then
kitchen
now
and in the bathroom,
clicks
so you've
capture,
got a
and then
nice
now
flow through the
she's doing
home.
the narration with them. So she can do back and forth whatever she wants. Now, with our editor, you can snip in.
10-inch ceilings, all
edit what
LED
you need.
lighting.
We
It
also do
feels
some
super
training on
bright,
iMovie
super
if you have an
airy in
iPhone or
here.
Movie Maker if you have an Android. This does, you can use
We have
Sorry,
our
Jay.
washer and
Is there a
dryer.
Can't
possibility
hear you,
Straightly
Jay.
tucked away.
the video that you're showing?
Excuse
Perfect.
me? Thank you.
Uh,
You can hear me now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it'll do all the pan overs, all the fly-ins. It'll stitch it for you. And again, it comes with a remote, so you can do all of your kind of adjustments on it. If we also do some additional training with our editor to crop, snip. But if you have an iPhone, you can use, iMovie. We do trainings on iMovie, which is native to your phone, or Movie Maker on an Android. This can be used on a full iPhone, any generation. The newer the phone, the better, obviously, with the better LiDAR technology. And then any Samsung, Google Play, any Android phone. So if you have an S20, S22, Galaxy S20, those work beautifully as well. So really any operating system on your phone. And this operates from your phone with the app that you download, and it just connects to the Pivo device. Connects to your Pivo device.
Hey Jay, this is Greg from Phoenix. So I think you covered it, but if I wanted to do shots outside, say a park or a lake or a different area, then I would need the gimbal while I'm outside and then stabilize with the gimbal. Is that correct?
Correct. If you're walking around, use the gimbal. If you're going to set it in one place and just walk and let it zoom and capture you, you can do that as well. Let me actually go into share a screen here with you guys. So you guys can see something else. I'm going to go into the Pivo, not the tour. I'm going to go into the Pivo Play app. This creates all of your video and social media, also free. I'm going to go into the gallery. And what I'm going to show you is, I'm actually going to connect to the phone here. Have you guys ever seen those videos in which it creates, you've seen those like viral videos on social media, like, like multiple versions of you dancing in a room, or like, someone's like wearing their pajamas and they have a dress on, like holding a dress, and then they throw it up and then boom, all of a sudden, they're wearing their dress, or they jump in and out of screen, changing outfits, or they're talking to themselves and switching. All those viral videos that take hours for those YouTubers to do green screening and sophisticated video editing. With our Pivo app, you get them all in 10 seconds. We make it so fun and easy to create clone trail, 50/50s, double takes, mini me videos, flash, versus, magic edge. So many cool things that you can do right instantly on your phone. So here's a version of, I showed you guys earlier, of me in a room, 3 versions of me dancing in a room. Oh, this isn't playing, but I think Zoom is hanging it up. But you can see like this stuff takes time and effort, but it's so easy. So agents are having so much fun taking all of their content videos, using a lot of our content creative modes in front of properties, in properties. And literally when you post these things, you're going to get DM messages in the dozens say, how did you do that? That is so cool. That is so neat. What we're doing is we're turning the real estate professional into their local market influencer. So we can make content 2 to 5 posts every single day using a Pivo, 5 seconds. Talk about a community event, talk about the market minute, whatever it is, showing your hands, walking around as if you're professionally shot No more selfies. Load it all using Pivo, our Pivo app, our Pivo Play app, directly to all of your social medias in seconds. You do that, and you're going to see revolutionizing changes within the next month or two. You're going to have more followers, you're going to have more DMs, and you're going to have leads, trust me, because people are on this device, and this is the best way to get free advertising. Not only that, it creates all of your virtual tours for free, and your live streaming, and your presentations using a virtual cameraman that's following you everywhere you go, with paying that exorbitant amount of cost to hire a videographer. Now, if you have a huge listing, expensive, whatever, you can obviously look to hire who you want, but this is the best way to create videos fast. And you got to create videos, especially next year. 2023, agents have to commit themselves to do more social media and more content in the form of videos. Any other questions?
Hey, Jay, this is Greg again. A few of us would like to know any suggestions on gimbals to use and the cost of those gimbals that you suggest.
I don't know of any gimbals. I mean, you can honestly, the DJIs, they're good. That's a good brand. There's a bunch on Amazon. I don't know how trustworthy they are, but DJI is obviously a tried and true brand. And then there's a few others. Some of them are really bulky. DJI is very small. I don't recommend using gimbals to do a lot of your videos, again, because you're not creating rapport. Your hands are cut off. Use Pivo to make all of your branding videos, but if you must use a gimbal because you're walking around using the Pivo device, do your tracking at the same time as motion stabilizing, you can do it. You can do it maybe using a DJI, which is a smaller handheld, not a bulky. Some of those, handhelds are like, they have legs and stuff like that. Don't need it. But avoid using the gimbals as much as possible. Set it on the Pivo and let the Pivo run the video directly. Set it on auto. You can set it on any of the settings. Here, maybe I'll do this again. Any of your settings, you can share screen again. And I'll show you the settings mode. It's super easy to use. Start broadcast. We go to this again, and if I left swipe, it goes to my my settings. So these are my settings. It's really simple. I either turn off tracking, which is this, or I turn on tracking, AI, for smart tracking, for face and body. Okay, I can put myself on the left side, and Pivo will keep me on the left side and follow me, because maybe on the right side, I want to show a feature of a home, or I want to have a pop-up showing something like those YouTube videos. I can keep myself on the left side, and people will keep me on the left side, leaving my right side open. Maybe I want to center myself. I can do that. My tracking speed, I want it slow for my presentations, normal and fast to my regular walkthrough videos, and frenzy is if I'm, I don't know, walking, if I'm running, if I'm doing a sports video. This is, by the way, this is the best highlight reel maker. You put this in if your kid's soccer game, basketball game, volleyball game, you set this, lock it in on your son or daughter, and this thing will just track him or her running across the field on the court, and just follow him or her. Makes the best highlight reel. So it's a really great present if you're doing all of that, family reunions, family gatherings, parties. This is the best tool to make your dynamic videos. Frenzy is really good for athletes, if you're running. It's great for pets. A lot of people doing viral pet cat and dog videos. Lock it in, they're tracking, and it's following their cat and dogs running around. So Frenzy does that. You can set on auto zoom to auto zoom on you when you're walking back and forth. It'll auto zoom. You can turn it off if you want. You can set this on for gesture control. Predictive follow, you can turn it off and on. If Pivo loses you because you ran too far off the screen, it'll move around and try to find you. And then boom, it finds you, locks in on you, and boom, it's tracking you again. So that's predictive follow. Target exposure is for setting the tracking target and exposure for lighting. And that's it. That's it. I mean, for your settings, super easy. Turn it off or on, where you want to be, how fast you want to track, if you want an auto zoom or follow you, and that's it. You're done. And then right swipe for all your creative modes. It is super easy to use, guys. Super easy. And I showed you the demo of the tour, how easy it is. Click of a button, scan, scan, scan. The thing automatically uploads and stitches for you.
Yeah, I think there's one more question from Anna. She was asking about filtering. Let me go
Oh, good
back
question.
here.
Good question. Filtering. So we're the only platform and tool that is connected directly to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, LinkedIn, and YouTube, directly to be able to capture your motion and your videos inside of their app. So there's two ways to make videos for social media. One, you make it on the Pivo Play app, and then you click upload to upload it to the social media platforms. Okay. And then the second way is to use our Pivo Cast app, which we'll train you on, and you connect it, the camera, directly inside of TikTok and Instagram, and you're making videos, and then you could use all of their filters, their emojis, the Snap filters, the TikTok filters, all of their videos, all of their audios or music directly into the system. We're the only system that allows you to capture dynamically inside of all the apps. And guys, don't get overwhelmed. We will train you on every single app, and we'll show you how easy I showed you how to use it is how easy each of one of our apps is, and it'll empower you to create whatever content you want. Maybe you want to do a lot more social, use Pivo Play and Cast. Maybe you want to do a lot of your tours, use Tour. Maybe you want to do a lot of videos, just use Plus. We'll show you every step of the way how easy it is to use with all of our free training.
Okay. All right. So anybody wanting to take you up on the deal, I'm going to type in your email address and phone number again, j@pivorealestate.com.
Yep, pivorealestate.com. Call me 310-528-4777. Training, you'll get invited to our network. Once you're in our network, you'll get training videos sent to you weekly. They're all Zoom webinars. Or if you're holding local meetings, we can deploy, if we have teams in your local meetings, we'll deploy teams personally to your office or to your group. Because we have these Pivo support groups that Keller Williams sets up, Coldwell Banker, ERA First Team sets up in their office. And then we come do a little training, and they have like once a month, once a week, Pivo support group meetings that they basically learn, support each other, come up with content ideas, and then they go out and do. And then they're thriving. They're thriving because, I mean, we're talking about some agents who are camera shy and don't want to do video. And they're like, I don't want to do video. They take every baby steps, and then now they're addicted. They're just making videos left and right. Not only are they becoming an influencer, gaining followers, having their kids and grandkids be super jealous of them, but also they're branding for free. They're getting leads. They're going outside of their network, and they're building tremendous amount of networks for their business.
Okay. The thing I like about this, guys, is, well, two things. Number one is I've seen lots of virtual tours before, and they're not guided. It's simply panning through the house with music in the background. This allows you to do like a guided tour. You're narrating as you're going through, which is pretty neat. The other thing I like about it is, obviously it's been a challenge getting listings. And I think this will give us a big advantage. If you're in the game of getting listings, send them a sample. I'm sure we can get samples of these videos, just like the one we just saw earlier for the agent down in Florida. Send that in an email saying this is the kind of stuff we do, or just show them on your laptop if you go visit somebody to get a listing appointment. And I'm sure other agents are eventually going to catch on to this, but it's always good to be first.
And making those videos, to your point, Gary, making those videos, you're like, oh, I got to go spend $300. I got to go spend $400 or $500, right? Just use a Pivo device, and you're making videos for free. And these videos get automatically uploaded to YouTube for you. And now you're creating all of this tagged content with your name on it on YouTube with all of your listings instantly. So it doesn't have to be a hiring thing and this whole, production set. Just set and forget. You're doing property walkthroughs. You're doing an open house. Set and just say, hey guys, do a 5-minute, 2-minute, 1-minute video while you're in the open house talking about the open house. Live stream it, or make a video and then post it onto your socials and tell people, hey, I'm at this open house, brand new listing. So many ways to create content. The problem is, how do I do it? Who do I pay? How do I edit it? And how do I post it? Pivo solves all of those problems for you with that little device within your phone.
Yeah. And yeah, Greg just making a good point. He's in the process of starting YouTube channels, and all these can be loaded up to YouTube,
Yep,
So,
instantly.
what's
Not
cool
just
about-
YouTube long form video, but also YouTube shorts. I don't know if you guys know what YouTube shorts are. You go on YouTube, you'll see all these short videos. That's where YouTube's headed. And so make your YouTube shorts 5-10 seconds and your long form video. And then now anytime someone Googles you or puts you in in YouTube, you're going to pop up with your videos. That's what you need to do. Now, here's another thing I want to share with you. We partner with LinkedIn exclusively. In 2 months, LinkedIn's about to launch their content platform. We know LinkedIn as a professional network to put your resume, all the things you've done, hiring, people see what they've done, connect professionally. They're changing away from that. They're wanting to be the TikTok and Instagram for the professional industries. They want professionals to create content, educational content, marketing content in different verticals, real estate, insurance, law, etc., and post content. So if I'm giving you I'm going through tons of training here. Get your videos, get ready to just launch on to LinkedIn and post onto LinkedIn all of your videos, because once they launch this creative network community in LinkedIn, all of your educational videos about the market, about 1031 exchanges, about supplemental tax bills, about ways to do rate buy downs, all of your videos you should be posting up, because you're going to be the first to reap the benefits, because you're going to reward those who are the first content creators tons of eyeballs. They're going to just direct people to your videos, and you're going to flourish just on LinkedIn alone in the next couple of months. So get in the habit of doing this. And when LinkedIn opens up, you guys are going to have a field day, because real estate is one of their main focus vertical markets that they're going to be focusing on to position people to create content and post videos.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm going to have to wrap this up, but looks pretty interesting. I know when I was doing virtual tours before, we'd blow through $350 in 2 tours. It was all, and that's all you got. Does anybody done any of those recently?
I do Matterport for every one of my listings, and the guy comes out, does the Matterport, and I get him back everything, dollhouse, floor plan, everything the next day. It's usually by the middle of the next day or towards the end of the next day. And he also does some flyover photos, not videos, but just drone pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And that cost me $450.
Wow. For one.
Now for that, he also gives me a single property URL, of which he uploads the actual branded Matterport, and then he provides me an unbranded and a branded. The unbranded is the one I use for the MLS.
Mm-hmm.
And then I choose, he also does still photographs after he does his Matterport with his SLR digital camera. So
okay.
I do that for every listing, regardless of what that listing is.
Yeah, everyone should do it. Again, 90% of home searches are online. You got to go through the walkthroughs. After COVID, walkthroughs are becoming more popular. It wasn't gaining popularity prior to COVID, but now it's like everyone had to just view properties online. So, with Pivo, it does your branded, fully branded and unbranded tours. It comes with a remote, so it does all of your MLS static photos as well. So you can do all of them yourself. There's a place and a time for videographers and photographers, of course. But for the budget conscious and for those who want to do it quickly and be able to do all of your social media type stuff, because obviously you can't have a videographer follow you everywhere you go making videos for you. This is really the best solution for you.
Yep. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I got 2 people waiting for me. And I need to have my Zoom for that.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah.
You have my contact information, 310-528-4777. Call me. I'll give you the deal. It's free shipping. You'll get it literally depending on where you are. You'll probably get it in 1 or 2 days. And we'll get you trained, and you guys will be off to the races and get you really excited about content creation. Because really, that's the #1 thing that agents, professionals should be really thinking about in terms of their kind of New Year resolution.
Oh,
So
one
Jay, we're
final
gonna
question.
put your contact information and email that Beverly sends it out
Thank you.
tomorrow, and not just to the 33 or 34 people here tonight, but there were 400 people that registered, so they're all gonna get the recording, so be
Oh, great.
careful.
Okay.
You're likely to
So
get some calls.
One
Yeah.
final question for Jay, if I may.
Yeah.
So each people is basically locked to a particular account, correct? So I cannot share it with my office mate.
So
sorry.
so you can have your own account on your phone, you just can't connect to that same Pivo. So you would have to use your account on your phone to connect to your Pivo device.
So I cannot share my Pivo device to another person who has YouTube channel or anything like that, right?
Yeah, if they created a separate account, we could show you how they can create a separate account. If they're part of your team, they can share your account and then use that on that device and connect that with that Pivo on their phone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty
Thanks,
awesome.
guys. Appreciate it.
Jay,
Give me a call
thanks for
if you
doing
have
this.
any questions.
I know we went kind of long, but it's obviously it generated a lot of interest. So good job. I mean, your excitement, enthusiasm, I think won the day here. It's a good product. I mean, I've seen a lot of products come and go, but for the price here, I mean, anybody that doesn't have the big budget to do like you would do with luxury homes, this is an excellent. It's just, I'm just never seems to amaze me the speed at which technology is evolving. And then this is stuff that, you'd have spent thousands of dollars for just 10 years ago. Here it is, $350. You can compete with anybody, so. Okay, listen, everybody, take care of yourselves. Thanks for participating. Remember, Wednesday night is another working session for agent attraction. 3 weeks ago, we did it, and there were 22 of you on, and everybody said the same thing. They got far more out of making it a working session. So we're going to do that again Wednesday night. I'll send a text out tomorrow. And that's one is just internal. That's not one you invite guests to. It's a internal work group that we're working together. We're going to do another one 3 weeks from now. So it's be prepared. If you're in, you're in. We look forward to seeing you there on Wednesday night. In the meantime, have an awesome day and set up your one-on-ones. If you have not had a one-on-one for a while, don't be shy. Remember, I don't like being lonely during the day. I like to talk to you. So set up your one-on-ones, and we'll have some good strategy sessions. Okay, guys. Thanks again, Jay. Thanks everyone. Have a good night. God bless you and your families.
Thanks, Gary. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome.